Diamonds, APU glow, Louis, Gucci, Prada. You had to do it for the money. Yeah, you know we had to. Yeah, that's how I go.
Extra fly music.
You know we hit the lick for the money. You know we had to steal for the money. You know we had to ride for the money. We know we trap hard for the money.
You know we had to do it for the money. Swear to God, man, we did it for the money.
For the money.
You know we had to do it for the money.
For the money.
Swear to God, man, we did it for the money. What's good? It's the Quintessential Podcast. I'm your host, P.A.
And your co-host, Callie Dash.
Today we got a special guest straight out the city.
Sure.
Legendary King of Hooks. I had to get him that title. If they don't know, we finna get into this shit though.
Yes, sir.
We finna get into it. No Shame 214. What's
Yes,
up,
sir,
bro?
Man. It's a blessing to be here, man.
It is, bro.
Man, it's been a
On
long
a Sunday.
time. Come on a Sunday, right?
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah, man. What better day and what better way
For real.
to start this thing out?
I know it.
Yes, sir.
It's good. So what you got going, man?
Man.
Matter of fact, now you know what? I'm rushing. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Man, appreciate it.
Thank
Man.
you.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you,
Definitely
bro.
appreciate you taking
Yes.
your time
Thank you
out.
for eating the food and the drink.
What?
Uh,
Man, y'all done made barbecue. Y'all got the drinks.
You like that
man.
barbecue? Shout out to the sponsor, Smoky Joe's.
Smokey Joe's.
Right there by Laura Land Funeral Home.
Go
Come
get
on,
you
bro.
some.
Across the street.
Yeah.
Smoky Joe, that's my family.
Yeah. Yeah. Good and tender, man. Tell them the barbecue sauce. You know.
It's
Yeah,
here.
it's for three.
It's here. It's here. So man, we just heard your artist,
Yeah.
man, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Before I get to you,
Yeah.
man, I want to say I like that
Yeah.
song.
She exclusive.
You
Yeah.
did a good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
She
handpicked that song. I gotta keep saying it. I feel like I did a good job.
You did. You did a good service.
I think I did a good
You did
job.
a good job.
Yeah.
Cause it touched me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Yes.
He
it touched
said.
me.
He
I didn't
said,
even
man,
hear
wanna
I didn't
hear
even hear
the
your
album.
lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Now,
Go ahead.
Phoenix is man. She ready.
She ready.
She ready for whatever finna come. You know
She
what
got
I'm
that
saying?
neo soul sound.
Yeah, yeah. It's authentic. It's beautiful. You can tell it come from the soul and come from the heart. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me ask you this: Do you work with her on her vocals and her projection of her voice?
to be honest with you, man, like she has her own way of doing things as far as her vocals. Now, once time goes by, you know, we're gonna get in the studio and actually get to work. She's actually a newer project that I'm
Well,
taking on.
How did you find her? How long have you been working with her?
So it's actually kind of crazy. We was down at like a live show downtown in Deep Ellum, and I looked at her when she performed. Like you could just tell that she was different, you know, from all the artists that performed that night. And she performed later into the night, you know, but I was able to kind of see, hey, she got something. Now, as what sometimes managers make the mistake of quickly approaching the artist right after they perform. So what I did is I stood back, I got her social media, and I just followed her. I started liking her stuff. I started, you know, sending her messages like, hey, yo, you got something. You know, like when we have time, you know, maybe we can sit down and have brunch or something, you know, and just kind of take a look at some things. And you know, never just rush up on the situation. You gotta try to, because you might be rushing up on the wrong thing.
Right.
But when you watch, you know what I'm saying, you kind of like
Take your time.
you take your time and gauge that. You know, then that's how you build trust from the beginning.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah.
So tell me, bro, you managing and you're an artist.
Yeah.
Tell me. I know you. Let's go to the management side of
Yeah.
things. What tell me about it. What you like about it? What you don't like about it?
I love the fact that, you know, I'm able to give artists good representation. Something that I never had as an artist coming up.
Right.
So, you know,
We both
sometimes
had
people,
it.
exactly.
What does the representation entail though? Like
the representation, it's one, a good name. You know, if you got somebody out in the industry and you know they're trying to represent you, but their name is shit.
It's trash.
You know what I'm saying? Then you know it's gonna be a hard sell. But my name ain't got no smut on it. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I know the type of person that I am. So I'm the artist first. I'm an artist. So I know what another artist needs. They need that support. They need that guidance. They need that reassurance. Because sometimes we question ourselves within our craft. You know, we sit up and think about it. I think Anastasia came in here. You know, when you're doing comedy or you want to make sure people can hear what, the material.
What you trying to deliver.
Yeah. So I'm the person, hey, Shane, how does this sound? Do you think I should deliver it like this? Do you think, you're giving your expertise in places where opinions are needed. So it's a multitude of things. I mean, I can't put my hand on just one thing that you add to an artist, but surely instilling that confidence. Right. Making sure they know, hey, look, I got somebody 100% behind me.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, and I noticed. I know I talked to you about it, but I noticed, man, you got a roster of women you manage.
Yeah.
How is that? How that shit? What that shit like? Do they ever try to tag team you on some decisions and ideas and shit?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they'll
I'm gonna ask everything.
They'll probably conversate, just to try to figure out what's the next move. And I like the fact that they like each other's company. They like each other. You got my homegirl Honeybee. She back there. She helping with hey, look, make sure you got your hair right and different things like that. Like all those different types of dynamics, you need a team of people around you to make sure that stuff is the way that it's supposed to go. Things that I may not see as a manager. But I don't see it as ever being a problem. I've had more problems with the males than I have with the females.
I was about to get to that. I know.
But yeah, it's and I think I'm not gonna say that because it's just different. You know what I'm saying? I think the females are willing to put more money into their craft because I think that there's a misconception that a manager is supposed to fund you.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. I'm not your bag. I'm your backing, but I'm not your bag. You need to be able to know that, hey, look, I got to invest in my career in order for it to go somewhere. This industry is cutthroat, and so if you don't have anything to come with, we're gonna move at snail pace.
What are some of the things that are cutthroat in the business that up and coming artists should be looking out for? We have a lot of artists that perform on the artist spotlight, and I'm sure they probably might want to know some of those things.
Yeah. One thing is making yourself so accessible to and accepting every gig. You don't accept every gig. Some of that stuff you got to turn down just for the sake of your brand. Some of these, and I love holding the walls and different things like that. But if you're at too many shows where people can so easily access you, more than likely they're not going to want to pay you for the show. We can see him on Saturday at Whoop-de-Whoop show. Right. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to pay him for? Yeah. So sometimes that absence is a little bit. Yeah, you can take some gigs if things are slow, but if you don't have to, don't.
So how tangible do you want your artist to be?
I know that we have to actually be out on the scene a little bit, and make sure that we in different places as far as having our voices seen. But I want to make sure the focal point is on promotion. Promo. You got to make sure you're getting with the not just the bloggers. You got to get with the influencers. It's an internet game. So if we don't know how to play the game, we're gonna be lost out here. Yeah. But also accepting that guidance. You know what I'm saying? Know that you can't just hear your own voice. Right. Ultimately you got to make decisions, but know that, hey, look, you put me in a position to, make sure things are solidified.
What are some of the things you're doing with the internet to help your artists become and see those things that we just were talking about?
So when we actually have a budget to do certain things, like having a publicist, making sure that, public relations is big. You gotta have that representation, whether it be, being on public platforms, whether it be coming to a, homeless shelter, and, it's just certain things that you have to do in order for yourself to be seen in that light. So I think that's the dynamic that we added. I hadn't been managing that long. I've only been managing almost 2 years.
Oh yeah, that's new.
I started out managing JG, which JG is spearheaded. She's about to take off. You know, this is another female rapper that I have on the roster.
Still managing?
Yeah, still managing.
How many people do you have on the roster?
Right now, 5.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
5. I don't have Honey B just yet. We're gonna bring Honey B on in just a minute.
Let's see about that.
Yeah, but no, but the thing is, it's just a matter of timing. You know, making sure they understand that this is all about timing. When you drop, making sure that we are, you know, put stuff on paper. You know,
right.
not just running around here with our neck cut off. You know, like a chicken.
Right.
You know?
So as a manager, you don't feel like sometimes like damn man, you know, this shit get overwhelming.
Oh yeah.
You know, as
Man,
far
look,
as like, you know, hey, y'all, we need to take a break. We're gonna take a break, or let's go on a vacation. Let's go do something fun or some shit to kind of, you know, balance the energy between each artist.
Let me tell you what I did. Just about 2 months ago,
Right.
I cleared my entire roster.
Yeah.
And it was based off of, you know, the way one particular artist handled the situation.
Right.
I'm not gonna blast that artist for what they did, but
ain't no need.
I also believed in the integrity of doing things.
Now you know what's said.
Nah.
Nah.
But it made, you know, it was a compromising situation where I felt like I wanted to actually give up management. I'm like, yo, this is too difficult, you know.
And artists can be difficult as fuck, man, because they be calling me, DMing me, wanting me to manage them, and I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
I got to face it.
Yeah, but
I'd rather help them than manage them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as they got in their mind, I'm going to have to put something into my craft.
Yeah.
You know, we set up forecasts for the year, for the top of the year. Hey, look, you're gonna need at least 5,000 to 10,000 to put towards your craft this year. You
Right.
know,
It's an investment.
and if you're not doing that, at least you need to put something aside per month to know that, hey, look, we got to shoot videos. If you know how to record your own music, that takes off an expense. You know, making sure they understand that aspect, because if they don't understand that, then they got the misconception of what a manager's supposed to do.
So I know the game ain't free, man, and I know it costs to be the boss, bro. Shoot, cause I got my boy Hunter in here, you got your artists in here, and just shoot a little game, just a little something, man. As far as what you guide your artists with,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
one thing is, man.
And to the artists that's gonna watch this, cause
Yeah.
I got a lot of artists waiting on these episodes to drop.
Yeah, man. I'm all about giving as much game as I possibly can, because, like I said, I took the long way. I didn't take the
Both did.
That's
That's a whole nother episode, though.
But the
both
long way taught me more lessons, you know.
It
so
did?
it taught me how much, you know, you can actually be fucked over out here, man. You know how much money you can actually be actually missing.
Right.
I wasn't doing any paperwork for all of these records, man. I probably got over 100 to 200 records with artists that, you know, both mainstream and non-mainstream.
Go ahead, man. I'm finna
What about the mainstream?
Yeah. You know, I mean,
Can we list some of those?
Yeah, we got plenty. We got the Mo 3s, we got the Slim Thugs, we got the Charlie Boys, we got, I mean, the Trilly and Prince Riggs, Fat Pimps, you name it, C-Strugs. We gonna get
into that later.
Yeah.
Really order some of this game. Just a little
This is the game, man.
Just some good advice, bro.
Yeah.
Just some good advice.
One, don't lose your passion, man. Once this business can rip your soul out from up under you. You know, you can be in the greatest space as far as creativity is concerned, but one thing in the industry will happen and it'll deter your mind from wanting to do it again. I've been there. You know, we're artists. We sensitive about our shit. So don't let one stopgap stop you from continuing to pursue everything going forward. Don't let one situation kill your dream and something that you've loved from probably yay high. I would also say that get around people who are passionate about your shit. And you know who those people are, man. You know who those people are that actually believe in it. It could be your grandma. It could be your, you know what I'm saying, a friend. But don't leave those people out of your inner circle. If you know they supporting you 100%, make sure they're aware of every show you got. Make sure they're aware of everything you're about to drop, because those are going to be your promoters. And know, there's some motherfuckers out there that's going to hate you.
Right.
That come with the game, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really going to be how you deal with the hate.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If you love you first,
If you love you first.
then you won't have to worry about that.
Facts.
So let's get into these hooks, bro.
Yeah.
Cause you done did. I'm cheating.
Nah, it's a lot, man.
Lil Running. I don't
Yeah,
want Lil Running.
yeah.
But we got one. C-Strugs.
C-Strugs.
What particularly do you like doing all this work with all these artists? What did you like with each artist?
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna start
tell
with
you.
Lil Running. Then we're gonna go Skip. We're gonna go to Monkey. Then we're gonna go back to C-Strugs.
Yeah. So working with Lil Running, man, we started out together down at the Red Carpet Studio with Young Nick. At the time, I was homeless. You know, I'm sleeping down at his studio, and I was doing hooks just for a place to stay at that time. It's way back in 2009, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cold.
I'm working out, living out my Cadillac. You know, but we ended up Lil Running, Fat Pimp, and Lil Running, and Fat Pimp and Charlie Boy ended up doing a song together called Big Fine Woman, and ended up being one of the hottest songs, like regionally. So, but yeah, I ain't get paid for it because I didn't have the business.
Yeah, you didn't have.
I didn't have the business since I'm just thinking, man, I need to get heard. I need to get heard. Don't be so in the rush to get heard that you get burned.
I tell her that shit all the time. Okay, so now Mo3.
Yeah.
Working with Mo3.
Working with Mo3.
How did it come about though? That whole
Man, I've worked with Mo3 on several occasions. So,
what is it like working with Mo3?
well, the initial
Rest
time.
in peace, Mo3.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mo3. I ended up doing Never Trust with Mo3 back in 2015, and just looking at his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Dude knew what he wanted to do in the studio, how he wanted it to sound, and I was just the motherfucker to make it happen. It was like, shit, I don't want you to sound like me. I want you to sound like you on my shit.
Right.
You know, when they want you to sound like something different, it's gonna give them a different dynamic. And so we sat in the studio, man, probably about 3 hours, and we burned through about 3 or 4 tracks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just ran through them. You know what I'm saying? But watching his work ethic, and then
that's what they say. He got like a nigga got a
quick
nice ass work ethic.
Yeah, quick.
So
But also the respect he gave me. He was like, you like OG to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you've been doing this rhythm and gangster shit forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of respect that he came with for me on that. But yeah, working with him I worked with him on the Slow Jam. I worked with him on I Can't Fuck With You, which is on the Gangsta Grills mixtape with DJ Drummer.
DJ Drummer, yeah. I remember
so,
that one. That's when that was like the second one, the third one.
Yeah.
I know he was making a bunch of them.
Me, him, and Bebe did I Never Trust. I don't trust these hoes.
Yeah.
Cause they some scandalous bitch. Just a little bit though, But man,
I see Strugs.
C-Strugs.
You know that was my partner, bro. We went to church together and everything, but I never knew him till he kind of gained weight. He wasn't that big at first, man.
Well, C-Strugs, man, was my favorite artist to work with, bro.
Yeah, that was my bro, man. We lost contact.
Yeah.
Like, for years.
Yeah.
And people had called me from my church. Shout out to Concord, Michigan Baptist
Concord,
Church.
yep. He used to always talk about Concord, man.
Bro,
like, man,
see,
man,
you know I ain't lying.
You ain't lying.
You know I ain't lying. That was my bro, man. We was in the choir together sometime, man.
He used to tell me that. He was like, man,
bro.
I've been knowing you singing for a long time, man. You remind me of this guy in my choir, man. He said, I do a little singing, no shame, but I can't do it like you, my boy.
Yeah.
I need you to come here. And me and City Strugs, we got probably a half an album together. Man, it's online. All this stuff, bruh. All this music is dropping. All this music. I'm on Why Not Hustle. I'm on The Fat Crib.
Hold on,
I'm on Why Not Hustle too.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I need it,
Yeah, but C Strugs was one of my favorite artists to work with just because his delivery was so nasty. You ain't get a nigga to get on there, you know what I'm saying, and just talk their shit, and he gonna spit on the mic, he gonna, you know what I'm saying, but his delivery just gonna be amazing. I actually saw legendary shit in the studio. That's the one thing I can take away from as an artist who really hadn't been that paid in this industry. I got to see history from a lot of niggas who probably done passed away. You know?
Bro, you have.
So where did you seek that inspiration from to even like become an artist? What drew you to music?
I started singing in church. You know, Pleasant Grove Community Baptist Church over where Sister Sneed. I don't know if y'all aware of Jason Lyric.
Mm-hmm.
We all came from the same choir, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's why his music is like got such like a choir type bass to it. We all grew up and we had to play instruments. We had to read music. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, man.
Yeah.
But when you raised by a choir director, man, who knows how to do octaves, knows how to do range, I was a second alto. So she used to have me singing all kinds of, songs that were like very, very high pitched, but she taught me everything I know. So anytime I get an opportunity to like give her thanks or appreciation, I always mention her. I saw her at my auntie's funeral. I ain't get to really say much, but I told her, hey, look, you don't know how much you inspired me. And sometimes people need to hear that. Thank those people who are in your corner. Sometimes it's just a simple thank you that make people go harder for you. You know what I'm saying? If a person not feeling appreciated, guess what? A lot of times they ain't gonna show up. Put these people to work for you. Make sure that they hey, look, you believe in it. Exactly. Everybody has a position, man. Yeah. And everybody. If you around me, you ain't just gonna be around me for nothing. Yeah, like.
When you was in church, did you pick up on any instruments? Learn how to play any?
I played the drums a little bit, but I was more of a percussion type player. Playing the sticks or the little chime thing. Little things like that. But I was more of the vocals. I led praise and worship and different stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a church baby for sure.
Praise singing.
Yeah.
Tell me about some weird shit that happened in the studio.
Oh man,
why are you recording?
So
after recording?
Man, this is a really serious type story. So we're in the studio, my engineer Steve at the time, and then my brother Lil D, and we in the studio, man, and this guy's in there and he's recording. I'm there to lace a hook for him, and so I didn't know, dude was having issues coming up with his verse. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You just never know. So we in there joking, laughing around. We like, man, this whack ass shit, man. Come on, bro. You got 2 more lines left.
So this can't drop 2 balls.
2 balls.
Oh, man.
So I'm trying to help him.
Snap that.
Yeah. But not little did I know. That's why you can never know what words can do to people.
Yeah.
Just let me know, you know what I'm saying? I had to straighten up how I handle people because everybody don't have that confidence.
Right.
This man go downstairs. He you can tell he was on something, maybe like I could smell like juice on him, you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't on he wasn't in the state of mind
that
he should have been.
Rap.
Yeah. He was on that juice.
With your mouth, your body, your brain.
Yeah.
Damn.
He come back upstairs, bro, blow his brains out. Right in the middle of the studio. No cap.
Hold on, he said.
What?
You talking about
Shot himself right in the head.
shot
man.
himself in the head?
Yeah.
In the session?
In the session.
God damn.
In the session, man. So you will never know. And I'm tearing up as I speak. You don't never know.
Damn,
You know
bro.
what people are actually
That's
going
fucked
through.
up.
You know, like or not. I'm just saying, you just never know how people gonna react to certain stuff.
Ain't put that shit in the studio?
Blew his brains out, man. And it was something that changed my entire life, man. I didn't want to be in the studio like that anymore. Like, and I lived in the studio.
Damn.
But you said what? That's some shit that doesn't happen in the studio.
I
man.
want to know. Shit.
You know,
Yeah.
it's been other things that happen in the studio, man. You got fights to break out. You got
Arguments,
people come. I
arguments.
don't like when people come in my sessions, bro, and be so opinionated or try to place themselves on my tracks.
Right.
Like, bro,
I hate that shit too, bro. Nah, I hate that shit too, bro.
if this was your shit,
I
bro,
hate that
you
shit
would be
too.
in here,
Making
man.
a this for me too
I
song.
hate that shit
Hey,
too.
man, let me get that feature on it. No,
Like,
bro.
I hate that shit too.
And then I hated to tell a
Nah,
nigga,
I
hey,
like that
man,
shit neither.
I hated to tell a motherfucker, hey,
No.
bro, you can't be on that song.
Right.
Because they going to get offended.
You
Oh,
supposed to.
man,
Nah,
I
you
can't get no.
You supposed to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean,
Tell the truth, shine the devil.
Yeah.
It's real. You
Yeah.
gotta tell me
That's
the
actually
truth.
the name of my new album. Tell
What?
the truth, shame the devil.
Damn, for real?
Man, I'm talking that shit on this one.
Shit. You still gonna do what we talked about for me? Before we end the show?
Yeah.
Hold
man,
on, what you
know.
talking
Okay.
about on this
Yeah.
album
Man,
though?
we did everything, man. I done went through a divorce and you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff, man. So I'm using this stuff as inspiration for me to, you know, sometimes you gotta just put this shit on paper, man, to get it out your system.
Exactly, the expression is better. We, as your fans,
Yeah.
we go through it too, and we want to hear when you go through it, so we
Yeah.
can know how to get through it at times.
How you got over that shit or how you getting over that shit. Cause I ain't over it. But look, she gave me a spiritual bath. Look,
Get you one.
made me I'm saying she gave me one. Like I
What it do for
purchased
you?
one, man, and it made me feel a lot better. I feel like
Relax.
like a lot of those spirits that was on me were released. You know what I'm saying, in such a way, cause you know when you out here, man,
Right.
shit is on the attack, man.
Right.
You know what I'm
The
saying? You gotta
spirit is
do your
under the attack.
best way to protect yourself. And a lot of times we as men,
Yeah.
we hold all this shit on the inside, man. We don't let none of that shit out, man.
The anger.
And then it come out the wrong way
Yeah.
or on the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it'll fuck with you.
And then again, the power of words.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude.
Put everything in perspective, though, man.
Man, shout out all these artists that I'm looking at right here.
Yeah.
You got a list.
Cause I'm
Let me
finna
see.
cheat.
Let me cheat. Hold on. You let me look
I
at
was
this.
finna try to do it from the top of my
Yeah.
head. Lil Ronnie, C Strud, Mo 3, Fat Bastard, Damn D, Slim Thug,
How was it working with
Prince
Rick.
How was it working with Slim Thug though? Wait.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
this man
I'll
is
wait.
flowers.
I know, like it's so many. I'm like, I wanted to hear about that
I
one.
ain't- He
Well,
got a
I
long
can give a
list.
little bit on
I
Trilly
need
and
to
Prince
call
Rick and Slim
these
Thug,
out,
'cause
man.
we did our
Hold on,
record
bro.
together. Go
Let me give you your credit, bro.
Yeah.
Cause you got a catalog. This need to be. Hey, edit, cut, bro. Cause this nigga got a catalog. Everybody here needs to hear this. You got a fucking paragraph of artists, nigga.
Yeah, no, facts.
You ready? Let's do it. Lil Ronnie, motherfucker, C Struds, Mo 3, Fat Bastard, Damn D, Slim Thug, Trill Lee and Prince Rick, Gator Man, Kobe Savage, Lil Sock, rest in peace, that's my homie.
Yes, sir.
too. Charlie Boy, Big Pokey. It's who is this? It's Biggie on the B,
Big E.
Big E on the B,
Yeah.
Young Baller, that's the homie. Shout
Yeah.
out to Young Baller.
Mhm.
Fat Pimp, Rilo the Pimp, that's
Yeah,
the homie.
that's the
Shout
homie.
out to Rilo.
That's my dog.
Twisted Black in the Feds, man.
Yeah. That shit with Twisted
Free
Black.
Twisted Black, yes.
Yeah.
Who is this? Poker Leroy.
Pookie
Pookie Leroy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Leroy. I'm sorry. I gotta get that right. Pookie Leroy.
Yeah.
That's a classic from the city.
Yeah.
Classic music.
Yeah.
You told me about him.
Gotta bring him on the podcast.
Frost 214.
Yeah.
Lil Sean on the beat.
Yeah.
We talked over the phone. We negotiated some beats.
Yeah.
But it didn't go right up.
Yeah.
And what is this? Trey Aleski? Is it Trey Aleski? I can't pronounce that.
Trey Alzais.
Trey Alizé.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's a lot of artists.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a lot of
not even
fucking hooks.
That's not even.
And it got right here, it says, etc. That means it's more, nigga.
It is, man.
Bro, we had to get that.
Yeah.
That man got a catalog.
Trust your hook, man.
Right.
Need my hoop.
Man, bro, you got a catalog.
Man.
I didn't even know this shit. That's why I wanted to say it.
Man, I always love when people do their history, man. If you do your history, you gonna dig up no shame on a lot of this shit. On a lot of this shit.
You on my album too. You didn't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I ain't got that feature.
You on my album. You didn't know that.
Yeah. Hey, man, let's lock it in.
Yeah.
But
we
one
gonna
thing
lock
about
in.
it,
What's
man,
good?
I've learned you gotta do good business, man.
Yeah, paperwork, everything.
Yeah.
I do
And
paperwork.
most of the time, and
All the
sometimes,
way.
if you don't show yourself to be able to be fucked over, people not gonna deal with you. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But that's where good representation is. You shouldn't have to stand in and be an artist and a manager. You know what I'm saying? Your manager should be able to bring that value, that
confidence.
that confidence.
I'm
Hey, look,
I hate to cut you out, bro. I don't like to do this, but
Yeah.
when you said what you said, I had to say this. You said people get away from you when you know too much. You know, all these, I ain't gonna say these labels' names because I got respect for the
Yeah.
city. On behalf of the city,
Yeah.
I got a lot of niggas that ran into me in the club, wanted to sign me. Damn near every label in the city.
Yeah.
Dallas originated labels.
Right.
Yes, a lot of them.
Yeah.
But when I talk, my conversation, my perception, my knowledge,
It's girl.
they, bro, well, you know, did you look at the contract? You know what, P? We just gonna support you. We got your back, bro. Break
Yeah.
bread with us.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the way
I got a lot of deals, bro. I got my, you know what? I don't mean cut y'all
Yeah.
again, because you made me think, bro. I wasn't gonna even say shit. I was gonna keep talking to
Yeah.
you. I got my first deal when I was 16 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And my bro right there, he know I've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, man. But that's it though. Like
It's crazy.
when you
said
in this
that.
industry, bro, like and even on a low level, man, like even when you
Yeah.
like just around the city, man, and you're doing what they call bartering. You know, hey, look, you do a verse from me, I do a verse from you. You know what I'm saying? We both keep the credits and the splits. Everybody ain't on the same truthful,
Nah, bro.
honest ass
You
shit
gotta
that
get
you
that
want.
paperwork right
You need to
then
make
and
sure
there.
you
I'm
got
signing-
that
I need
shit
to sign this
today.
shit now,
You know
bro.
what I'm
We
saying?
doing the contract right now.
So
bro.
we sending out.
That's why I ain't released some verses yet.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting on contracts right today.
yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing about
guess
it.
what, though?
Man, I'm just
If you
saying.
don't get that shit covered the way it need to be covered, motherfuckers, and
Mm-hmm.
the shit pop, them niggas gonna come back for their check.
Man, you think
I
they
saw.
right?
Look,
So
man,
your advice is don't
shit.
rush. Get your
don't
paperwork
rush,
right.
Get your paperwork right. Make sure you do good business. Keep a clean ass name out here, man, and don't fuck up shit for yourself. I'm
Don't
not
burn
saying
no
that
bridges.
adversity ain't gonna come. That shit gonna come. You know what I'm saying? That's the way.
All
It's
right,
gonna
what you
happen.
want to say to the viewers, man, and everybody here? We finna take another lunch break.
Yeah,
Take
man.
this
I
lunch
just
break,
wanna-
15-minute
I just
lunch
wanna tell
break.
everybody, man, look, artists, if you're looking for management, Shameless Management is open for business. Now,
He ain't
when
a
I say-
junkie promoter.
when I
Hold
say-
on. He ain't no junkie
No
promoter.
junkie.
Let
when
me
I
say that.
open, when I say open for business,
I'm stamping this.
yeah.
The podcast, we gonna stamp this.
When
I'm
I say
stamping
this.
open for business, I mean open for your business. So which means that if you're not putting any money into your craft, you don't need management. You need a bag. And that's 1,000%. So the females that I'm working with right now, they so hard. You know what I'm saying? And I know they gonna do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So any other male artist, man, if you know you got something and you're willing to put that energy and that time into having somebody giving you some guidance on some shit, because we don't know it all, bro.
For real.
Where can everybody find you at, Shane?
Man, y'all can find me on Facebook, at Shameless Management. You can also find me on Instagram at Shameless Management or at No Shame 214. You know, or if you want to email me some shit, hit me up at noshame06@gmail.com, man. I'm always looking for new and fresh.
What about your management info?
Yeah, that's the management info. Yeah, that's
Well,
management.
shit, man, you know, here go your happy pack,
Oh,
bro.
yes.
It's got something on there.
Yeah, got some of that happy birthday.
Signature.
Thank you so much for
appreciate
joining
you
the
for
Quintessential Podcast. We are honored. It's to get your hook life right, all right?
What up, man?
Hi.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good time tonight. Hi.
Okay.
We going out.
Just got paid, ain't got no worries, and I'm feeling so great. And I just wanna kick it, get some bottles, roll some sticky. Got my niggas riding with me. Get dressed and call you. It's about to be a party tonight. I'm fucked up by the end of the night. Ha. And we swinging, ain't nobody tripping, no banging. Under the city lights, we just came to have a good old time. Baby, do you wanna ride with me? Baby, do you wanna slide with me? Ha. And you know that we still holding. Ha. Baby, do you wanna ride with me? Baby, do you wanna slide with me? Listen. You know that we still holding. So we can put it on cruise control. Moving slow. This ride just might be long. I pull up at my home. Them thighs won't lead me wrong. Now we chillin', let a nigga fuck with no feelings. Under the city lights, we just came to have a good old time. Ha! I said, baby, won't you slide with me? Ha! Listen, city lights, won't you ride with me? Won't you ride with me? The return of finesse, return of the maid. It's the return of finesse. Oh, ha, skiddy-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Baby, won't you ride with me? Hey, thank y'all. You know we hit the lick for the money. You know we had to steal for the money. You know we had to ride for the money. We know we trap hard for the money. You know we had to do it for the money. Swear to God, man, we did it for the money. For the money. You know we had to do it for the money. For the money. Swear to God, man, we did it for the money.
Tequila with Friends. That's smooth tequila straight out of Oak Cliff, Texas. Started by 4 friends, brothers. This is the tequila for the unforgettable moments that we share with our favorite people. Because some things are just better with friends. Tequila with Friends.